that has 0.00000% chance of happening on Roblox. Just 1 in over 4 billion. Yet some people have gotten it, like other lucky events we'll see in this video, which are becoming more and more rare. But first, let's start with these two players who were quietly playing doors on Roblox and were lucky enough to encounter an event that changed their lives. And we'll start with the rarest event on Roblox with the game Doors. You can see that it literally changed Digital's life. Well, here you might think, wait, look at their reaction. Wait, Jack, wait, clip. And it might not look like it, guys, but the chances of that happening are 0.0004%. To begin with, you already have a 1 in 2,000 chance of encountering Jack indoors, which turns the room red. But you simply have to add to that the fact that he literally spawns in that room, which is not an outdoor room, but it becomes a 1 in 100 chance as soon as it's in that outdoor room. By adding them together, guys, it becomes a 1 in 222 chance. 222, 0.0004, 0.0004%. That's why it's so shocking. And you might be wondering, how did it change his life? I think he found a new calling because his video, guys, got 40,000 views. Back then, it was crazy. And well, now he doesn't have a channel anymore. Maybe he found something better. Maybe he shouted too much. He's dead. No, really, I wish him the best. And thanks especially to Captain Jack for saving this video. The next one is Blox fruit, which I know well. Honestly, it's nothing compared to the last event. I'm serious. Why couldn't this have happened to me? Did it totally change their life? If you talk to the Blox fruit dealer in NEC, you'll see a list of fruits you can buy with money, like Spike for 180,000. And you see, this is what interests us. Some aren't in stock. But then, in your opinion, what would be the probability of having the rarest fruit in the game in stock? Since there's nothing, literally there's nothing. There's never anything, guys. Let's be honest, there's never anything. But when it comes to the dragon, which costs 5,000 Robux, it's a 5,000 Robux Roblox event. Guys, there's 0 chance. Actually, because the game's code was revealed. I know it's true, guys, but I think they changed it. But at launch, guys, there was 0% chance of getting dragon in it. It's shameful, Blox fruit, 0%, it's shameful. Really, people were making Reddit posts about it. But apparently, credit to Tiffle, so he's the guy who supposedly got it in his shop. So we're going to check out this rare event. By the way, just a quick correction. Why is it that when you search for dragon in the shop, guys, there are 0 videos on YouTube? I even watched the video that pops up. Guys, I can't find any videos of people who got dragon in the shop. So yeah, you could say dragon in the shop, so he got dragon in his shop, OMG. But I'm happy to tell you that if he scrolls all the way down, it was clickbait. You might wonder, is it possible to do worse than 0% chance? Guys, I assure you, yes, it is possible to do worse. By the way, we'll talk about it a bit later with the Blox fruit gacha, which is even worse. And of course, for the gacha, guys, it's even worse. Because as you can see in this video, you can finally get the dragon fruit in Blox fruit. Why? 7 months ago, the dragon fruit was released in update 24, so it was almost 2 years ago. Quite simply because it was also impossible, guys, to get the dragon fruit from the gacha for honestly a very long time. You can even see there are videos calling it out. I did 1,000 gachas to get the dragon fruit, to prove that the dragon fruit doesn't exist. So Radiacoup is cool. Guys, he really did those 1,000 gachas. They're right there. He got no dragon fruit. He got the Ekitsune. Look, we work. He got the Ekitsune.
Of the dragon update, and now I've spun over 3,000
fruits, guys. There was a short here. We can get the dragon fruit now. But still, we see 0 people who have it. Okay, there's no video of anyone who got the dragon fruit on Blox fruits, guys. If you've ever dropped it, post a screenshot in the comments. I doubt there are any, which is fine. Now, on to the next one, finishing the ad. Check it out. Because there's only a 0.00004% chance that this account exists. Well, there's something special about this account that doesn't exist in other accounts. Of course, it's an admin account, okay? And apparently, guys, there are only 2,556 administrators on Roblox. That's what makes this amazing badge so rare, guys. And these accounts are so rare that Roblox, guys, added extra protection so these accounts wouldn't get stolen and resold. That's how rare they are, because unfortunately, something really tough happened in 2012. It's written as the biggest hacking incident in Roblox history, guys. I'm not joking about what I'm saying. Why did it happen? Well, it's probably because of an administrator. You can see that the account of the Roblox administrator, RizMC Block, was hacked, guys. She was an administrator of the game, guys, so you can see how dangerous this thing is. If one person gets hacked, Roblox gets a lot of attention. For example, if you look up Mystical Retro Sunset, a former administrator, you'll see you need to be careful. Even admins can lose their badges. They're very strict with admins since they have so much control. Unfortunately, this is nothing compared to the last Roblox event we'll see at the end of this video, which is with fixed odds. Hold on tight, 100 quadrillion. It's about a game, the most famous one on Roblox. Honestly, it's a lot. This one is twice as rare as the admin badge. You can figure it out. It's easy. You can see that the person's name is MDR, and simply, he has a 3-letter username. If I try to create a Roblox account, you'll see that usernames can have between 3 and 20 letters. In the French language, there are 639 three-letter words, and you can bet they're all taken, like ace. See? There you go. Hey, could that account have been hacked? These accounts are extremely rare. They're very expensive because they're twice as rare as admin accounts, even though it's just about entering a username. For example, if we type toy, there you have it, toy. It's really rare, guys. You see, it got hacked for sure. I don't know if they were hacked, but that can't be right. You is very well known. In English, it means me, actually. It means you. So, Roblox, they unbanned the word or something like that. It could have been confusing. Just imagine, like you join a game and it says, you have joined. Well, you have joined, but it's actually someone else, not you. It's too confusing. So yeah, the account toy, I mentioned it anyway. And for those who are wondering, it was a 0.00002% chance of getting it. So it's twice as rare as getting the admin badge, yet it doesn't seem like it. Alright guys, for the next one, don't pay attention to the price since it's 10 times rarer than the previous one. I'll let you admire, of course, this magnificent catalog. Be careful, but there's one of those items. By the way, it's crazy because it must have changed the life of the person who got it, considering the price. And I think you know what it is. It's the tablets, guys, which are officially sold by Roblox. Which means, guys, that there can only be one owner of a tablet. That is, they're named. Yes, should I say it or not? They were distributed in 2012, guys. And guys, I think this is the craziest Roblox item. First, there are only 20 of these in the world. Only 20 were given out. The winner receives a tablet with their name on it, which they can resell. I'll explain how it changed their life. Simply because he resold it for 34 million Robux. And I'd like to point out, before converting how much 34 million Robux is, that in 2012, if you were lucky enough to win this tablet in Roblox, you had the chance to win an iPad 3. This is not a joke. It was a contest organized for developers. I think it was to get them to make more games that were compatible with tablets. So there were 20. And we can see that the first tablet that was sold, or rather resold, was sold for 10,000 Robux at the time. So in 2012, then 20,000, and gradually it reached 35. What up, bro? And yes, guys, his account is also rare because he has the Dominus Venari. It's an accessory. You can see it with keys, a little hood. There you go, gold. Well, a little one. It's priceless since it's not for sale. And you're probably asking, but how did he get it? Well, you just had to win Ready Player One, guys. So there were 6 prizes in the event, including 1 grand prize, 3 special items, and 4 unique ones. The grand prize, as you can guess, is the Dominus Venari. And basically, you had to find it by collecting the keys. Honestly, it was like a treasure hunt. After collecting all the keys, you got special wings and could enter the contest to win the Dominus. Awarded to the one who managed to complete all the missions and defeat Megacorp before anyone else. Do you realize how crazy that is? This guy is first out of 8 billion people. That's an insane flex. The adrenaline he must have felt. We even have lost media of him getting it. Look, guys.
Where the fuck are you going?
He made it and took all the keys. Now he can fly. He has the wings, so he can access it.
Oh my god. Where are you going? Oh my god.
Oh, what a crazy reaction. Look how they're zooming in. So now they've collected all the keys.
I have to. Dude, this is... Where are we?
I want to.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
There are 8.
This seems like the end. This seems like the...
You see, he has wings, so he can fly. You see, so you heard he says there were only 16 visits, so 16 people who got wings to access the thing. So it's even smaller.
And the testers.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh my god.
Look at the room. Oh, that's crazy. And then he clicks. He sees the developers, literally the developers of Roblox. So on the right and on the left.
Yes! You got it! You got it! Oh my god!
Look, only the owner and him have it, the ITF. That's crazy.
Oh my god!
He hasn't opened the offer yet. That's the worst part. Luckily, there wasn't a power outage because, guys, the recording would have stopped. Like, the recording would have stopped right there and we wouldn't have seen him get the Dominus. We see him get the offer, in which I imagine there's the Dominus. It's insane, guys, but there's something even rarer, guys. 1 chance in 100 quadrillion, like I told you in the intro. Come on, guys, let's move on to the rarest thing in all of Roblox. We're talking about brain rot. Why? Simply because we're going to talk about the percentage chance of getting an OG, and it's right behind the Dominus. Why? Because if you visit the Eldorado website, link in the description for brain rot items, permanent fruits, and more, you can check the odds of getting an OG. Let's begin with the Skibidi toilet, since there are only 3 OGs that you can currently get in brain rot, and it's 0. Same for Merle, 5, and same for Strawberry, 0. For your luck, let me remind you of something. Your chance of winning the Euro Millions, it's 0. 007. Here is the Euro Millions number, here is the brain rot number. Okay, so you see, it's not completely true. I simply lied to you because in brain rot, and that's where we're getting to, luckily there's this. You can actually boost your luck in the game. You see that you can multiply it by 2. If you multiply by 2, it'll immediately remove a 0. And we get to this. If you multiply by 10, you remove 10 zeros. Boom! That's with luck x10. I think the max luck is x20, right? So we should be around that percentage. Exactly. Hold on. Let's find the real calculation. So there are 2,500 skibidi toilets in play. We'll check if the theory is true. There are 67 billion visits on brain rot. I think you see where I'm going with this. 67 billion divided by 2,500 equals a 1 in 26,800,000 chance, by the way. In brain rot, all the OGs are obtained through admin abuse. I haven't seen an OG appear like that from the rug without admin abuse or a luck boost. Honestly, your odds are worse than the lottery. I'm right. The math checks out. No, pretty much. So for skibidi, it's 0.0000300. Percent chance of getting it with max luck. That's with luck, x23 rugs, etc. And that's the percentage 0 wow 0 for the strawberry elephant with x20 luck, etc. And the rarest brain, the headless horseman, guys, there are only 121 in brain rot right now. So we do the same calculation. That's 121 divided by 67 billion. Which gives us a really easy number to one chance, guys, out of 553 million. So that's 0.000018%. And by the way, I made a mistake about the strawberry elephant. It's 0.000003%. But anyway, that was just rambling. We know that from the rug, with nothing, we're going to trust El Dorado and not do some shaky calculation with those percentages that multiply, times the luck percentage you have, times the multiplier you have, which can clearly change lives. Because if you get the headless horseman, you'll see that it can be resold easily for 8,000 euros. Well, it changes your life a bit less than the tablet, though. The tablet is actually rarer. If the tablet were less rare, it would be uncommon to get an OG without a multiplier, so the tablet remains rarer. If you're a hardcore player, it's rarer, but you'll earn less profit with the OG. Still, it's the rarest item available today.